Today, security systems are no longer optional. They are a necessity for businesses, offices, warehouses, industrial sites, for critical environments, schools and hospitals, and of course for residential buildings and homes. But the more important the project is, the harder it becomes to make the right choice. And in most cases, that search starts online. You open Google, start looking for solutions, companies, contractors, and very quickly you face reality. There are many companies, even more information, but that information is scattered, often outdated, and almost always superficial. Websites look the same, promises sound the same, but understanding the real difference is difficult. It's hard to compare companies, hard to understand their real experience, hard to find honest feedback from clients, and most importantly, it's almost impossible to see how these companies actually work on real projects. What kind of projects have they completed? What does their team look like? What results do they actually deliver? So even in a digital world, decisions are often made blindly, and at some point, it becomes clear the problem is not the lack of solutions. The problem is the lack of transparency. That's why we created Pipl Systems, a platform that brings together the entire security industry in one place and makes it easier to understand. And this is not just another directory. We are constantly growing and evolving the platform. We add new companies, review their experience and projects, and collect feedback from clients and partners. Our goal is to build an environment where visibility is not enough. What matters is real reputation and proven experience. On the platform, you'll find integrators, distributors, manufacturers, not just listed, but presented in a way that helps you understand the difference. At the core of the platform is the directory. You can search for companies by region, service type, and specialization. You're not just browsing a list. You start understanding the market, who works in your area, who has done projects similar to yours, who you can actually trust. Each company has its own page, where everything is structured in one place: services, experience, projects, content, reviews. Some companies go further and build extended premium profiles, with deeper information, case studies, and rich content. This creates clarity and builds trust. If you are a company in the security industry, you can be part of this platform. Create your profile, show your work, and become visible to clients and partners. Getting listed is simple. Fill out the form and become part of the directory. But over time, we realized information alone is not enough, especially in digital. That's why we focus on content, and most importantly, case study videos. We film real projects, show how systems work, how they are installed, and what results they deliver. Because decisions are not made from text, they are made from understanding. When you see a real project, the decision becomes easier. Every project becomes a marketing asset. Video short-form content articles, content for marketing, and all of this content lives directly inside the company profile. So users don't just read, they see. We also develop a guides section with articles, insights, and explanations to help you better understand security solutions. The platform also includes reviews, real feedback from clients and partners. Companies can manage their profiles and respond to feedback. And if you need help, you can always reach out to us. We can help you find the right solution, connect with the right partner, or simply guide you in the right direction. Pipl Systems is an attempt to bring clarity to a complex digital space, to make the industry more understandable, more transparent, and more human. We continue to grow the platform, add new companies, and build an ecosystem you can trust. If you are looking for a solution, this is where you start. If you are building a company, this is where you should be. Pipl Systems, a platform where it becomes clear who is who in the security industry.